your boy Oscino Fly back with another review, and this time we are reviewing Summer Madness 11. That's right, it's starting to feel like Summer Madness again. God, man, where's the time been? I remember watching the first Summer Madness and then watching all these battles, but vividly really getting into battle rap again watching Summer Madness 2. And to me, that's still the best Summer Madness. The look and the feel of Summer Madness 2, it always felt like a movie. And though they had some good Summer Madness, they've had some bad Summer Madness, and they had some okay Summer Madness. 11 to be at your 11th Summer Madness, like this is a longevity, how long battle rap has been, and like how they kept the culture alive just by putting the right rappers in the right place. You like coming from where it's at now to where it's been, like you see a vast improvement. Let's get into the how do I feel about Summer Madness 11? Let's get into it. First things first is in Houston. Now they've had, if I'm correct, they had the Summer Madness in there before, and a lot of them was really receptive to the crowd. Houston really loved them, but they had some good battles. I think a lot of people loved, especially Twerk and Shotgun Suge. I remember that one. I think there was some other battles. I can't remember what Summer Madness it was, but I know Twerk and Suge was on there, and to me that was one of the battles of the night, in my opinion. This one, like I said, the Houston, they love. I think Houston is a interesting crowd. You know, you can be lyrical, but I feel like some of the simpler shit hits harder with the Houston crowd. Like I do think they respect the lyricism, but I feel like if you go super lyrical, or if it looks like you're trying too hard, they won't take that in reception. But I feel like if you just like talk that shit, and like sometimes maybe keep it simple, you can still be lyrical, but if you talk that simple to where it's just like they're getting it off the first try, I feel like they'll rock with you. At least that's how I feel about this one. So without further ado, let's get to the battles. The first one is the Ultimate Madness, and you got MVP versus Real Name Brandon. Obviously this one was a judge battle, and it was really clear that Real Name Brandon 3-0. Basically, at least I had him 3-0, Real Name Brandon. MVP, he was okay, but like I said, I feel like he was trying to play with the crowd, and I think the crowd understood that instead of just talking his shit, and I think that fucked him up. So, but Real Name Brandon, he looked real calm, he looked composed and all that other stuff. Shotgun Suge called him Baby Suge. I think that's hilarious. But yeah, not much to say about this battle. 3-0 Real Name Brandon. Congrats on winning the Ultimate Madness. You deserve it. The next battle I'm going to be talking about, and I believe these are all in order, so I'm gonna just go what I'm seeing off the app. So the next battle we're gonna get into is Castro versus Oscino. Now, though I saw it on that Saturday, I waited until like I got to see on the app just to make sure I get a clear, concise winner. So like I could have got this out sooner, but I wanted to make sure I get all my ducks in a row. Oscino versus Castro. I think from the first viewing, I think a lot of people had Castro, but I don't know. After watching this a couple of times, because I did watch it with my little sister, who was also in the battle rap. I've seen her on Kings versus Queens, on my Kings versus Queens review. I think in the first viewing, I guess I had it debatable. I said it could go either way, but now that I watched it a couple times, I got Oscino in the first 2 rounds, Castro that third. Castro, and this is what I'm be honest. Like, shout out to, and I'm gonna say this, shout out to all the new era people. Y'all proved me wrong, and yeah, I'm gonna get to this when we get to Chess versus Easy, the Block Captain. This is my honest opinion. I do feel like none of the new era rappers should be on a Summer Madness card just because of what it is. It's a Summer Madness card. I feel like you gotta work your way up there. Unless you are white hot like Twerk or Gichi is, which in that case, you gotta put them on there because they was the hottest thing smoking and they was killing everybody. So Twerk, I understood them, like, but usually if you're like okay, I don't think you should get a Summer Madness battle. I think you need to work your way up. I think you need to get to a known and then get to a big Summer Madness battle. Also to the fact that like we spent the whole year in a pandemic, so you didn't really get a big stage. This is the first big stage, and I know they had Civil War, but this is really the first big stage they had in a while. So I feel like you gotta work your way up to that. Maybe another Born Legacy with a crowd. Maybe then you get a Gnome with a crowd, and then a Summer Madness with a crowd. I feel like you gotta work your way up. I understand Smack is trying to get new rappers out there, and some of them are real fire, like Real Sick, Jada Nightwing, hell, Luke Castro himself. I fucks with him, but I do feel like you gotta work your way up there. But they proved that some of the new era rappers here proved me wrong. Luke Castro was one of them. Even though I gave it to Oscino 2-1, Luke Castro wasn't bad. He dropped off a little bit at the second, but his first is, you can kind of debate the first one, but right now when I'm looking at it, and I looked at it at least 3 times, Oscino 2-1. The next battle, Easy to Block Captain versus Chess. This could be a classic. Some people may call it a classic. This could be a real classic. Both of them was talking that shit. Chess, I'm fucking proud of you, my guy. You look really good. You look real comfortable. You look real pointed on the stage. You look like a veteran on that stage. The way you control, especially that first round, you definitely controlled that. And Easy, like I said, one of the new, and people love him when he talked that shit. He was talking that shit. They both was talking that shit to each other. This could be a classic. Both of them was really giving it to each other. Like, I still don't really pick a winner, but I did but if I had to, right now, I'm leaning towards Chess. Easy to block, but both of them won this battle. Like, everyone, this is a battle that everyone won. This could be a debatable classic. Like I said, I really still can't pick the winner, but for this review, I'm gonna have to pick one. I would say I'm leaning towards Chess, but Easy wasn't bad. Easy was fucking fire. So with that being said, everyone won this battle, but I'm leaning towards Chess on this one. Sue Surf versus John the Don. I know a lot of people was talking about how Sue Surf is Sue Surf. The whole thing was around Sue Surf. Is Sue Surf going to have all 3 rounds? Is Sue Surf going to choke and yada 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 yada? Now, my whole thing about this battle, and you can ask anybody in my circle that asked me about this battle, I said John got to 3-0 this nigga. I said this, John got to 3-0 this nigga, or he will win the battle, or he's not going to win this battle. If he doesn't 3-0 him clear, he is not going to win this battle. And the reason why I say this, one thing about Surf knows how to fucking control the crowd. His first rounds, when he's not bullshitting, he knows how to fucking control the crowd. And I'm not gonna lie, his first verse, like the whole, like, I got rounds in me, his whole I got rounds in me that's never gonna come out bar, I thought it was gas. Now y'all can call me a Surf hater all you want to, I thought it was gas. But it shook the room. As soon as he said that and it shook the room, I said John lost. And John wasn't bad. And I want people to understand this. John wasn't bad. Yes, he got booed. He shouldn't have got booed. But John wasn't bad at all. John, I feel like those rounds could have beat anybody. So the thing is, Surf just had him eating out the fucking palm of their hands. And it's sad because John went first. But I feel like niggas was just waiting on Surf. So with that being said, Surf 3-0. Now, anybody knows me, I'm not that big of a Surf fan, but I do give that man his flowers when he's due. Surf came through with it. He came through with all 3 rounds. He was real poignant, even though I think some of his shit was gas. Some of his shit was hitting. Like the Bible verses, the Bible bars, some of this, like the Bible bars, Bible scheme he was doing. The old John 3:16 to the Exodus to Leviticus and all that other stuff. That was a fire bar. And he came through with, and like, to me, he killed John's multiple choice shit by saying like, my lawyer said to do this. My only option was to do this, and this, and my lawyer said none of the above. To me, that bar killed John John's whole multiple choice scheme. I'm sorry, and I like John John. And John John, like I said, he's like Tim Duncan. He's very fundamental. He's very consistent. He's going to give you a consistent 3 rounds. But I think it was just the surf show. As like everybody was saying it, I have to say it the same thing. I'm not trying to, and like I said, taking nothing away from John John. John John was good. John John was very good. But Surf 3-0. The next battle, Hollow the Dawn versus KShine. Now this is the battle I was looking forward to, because I like Hollow and I like KShine, and I think this is one of those battles where I feel like it could go either way. I feel like KShine been wanting Hollow for the longest, and I'm thinking to myself, Hollow, you know, he's going to, when he's on that stage, he's going to bring it. This one, I feel like the crowd just did not fuck with this battle at all. And I don't care what anyone says, the crowd does affect the battle rappers. I understand there are some battle rappers, they know how to rap through the fucking bars even when the crowd is not feeling it. KShine, first off, he got a haircut. Damn, I ain't seen that man with a short haircut since, before he went on the streak. Before he went on that streak. That was, but I thought KShine had some shit. They was not feeling KShine at all. And I can understand why people was giving it to Hollow, because I feel like the fans dictated that battle, because they was not feeling KShine shit at all. I watched this shit, I thought KShine was wigging out. If anything, like Hollow was good too. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like this could go 2-1 either way. But I feel like the fans dictate this battle because they was not feeling KShine shit at all. And I didn't think his shit was whack. I thought, like, I'm listening to it, I was like, yo, they're not catching that? They're not catching that? And I don't know. Here's the thing about KShine. He has great performance, but sometimes I do feel like he can overdo it. And did he overdo it? I think he overdid it a little bit. It wasn't Hitman Holla like overdoing, but I feel like he did his job. He didn't even do the slow rapping that he's been doing. He went back to the old Shine. That man was rapping fast, like, but you was still getting a bar. It's just people wasn't feeling him. But if you're asking me, I'm giving it to KShine 2-1. And I'm not saying this, I'm not saying this to be biased. I can watch it again. I'm going to watch it again sooner or later. But you know, right now I'm giving it Shine 2-1. I thought the Shine did his thing. On to the next battle: Murder Mook versus Reed Dollars. I done wait 12 years for this goddamn battle. Alright? I've been waiting 12 years for this battle. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure a lot of people was waiting for this battle. Like, if Mook was out of battle, going to battle Cassie or Reed, this battle was for the old heads. The people that's been around for like the longest. I think those are the only people that was really interested in the battle. I'm not going to say excited, but at least interested in the battle. Because this battle has history. This battle has a lot of history. If you know about Mook, if you know about Reed and how much they mean to the culture, then you will appreciate a battle like this. With that being said, this battle was fucking boring. I like Mook. Mook is in my top 5. Mook will always be in my top 5. One thing I always said about Mook though, Mook can be long-winded as fuck. Very long-winded. He took a while to get to the point. And here's the thing, when he got to the point, his bars hit. But I feel like he took the long way just to get to like his points. And you could tell when niggas was feeling this shit because people was reacting. But it just took fucking forever. And then by the time like he gets to the point, either they go ooh or they just not interested. And what the fuck was he wearing? That shit looked like he was being a waiter at some fucking like a B-dub. I did not like Mook's shirt at all. But that's a side note. Other than that, Reed was more direct, but he had a lot of dry spots. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, I feel like I said, with this crowd, you gotta be more direct. But And some of his shit was hitting too. He had some shit too. Like, don't get me wrong, Reed had some shit. I think he got the first round. I think Mook got the last two. So obviously 2-1 Mook. But Reed had a lot of fucking dry spots. So I gave that battle to Mook 2-1. I don't even want to say like this battle should have been done in a small room. I don't want to feel like that because I do feel like Mook can rock a big crowd. I just feel like Mook should have just been more direct. Just been more direct with his bars. Like, I feel like he could have cut half of that shit out. And you know, Mook like to rap forever and all that shit, which is oppressive. Because when you hear him talk regularly, the nigga stutters like a motherfucker. So I fuck with Mook, but like I said, too long-winded. But I'm not gonna teach you how to rap. Obviously, you're a legend for a reason. So I'm not telling you how to fucking do your job. But on to the last battle, which is Gichi Gotti versus Calico. This was another battle where it's just two gangsta ass niggas talking that shit. This is another great battle. First off, this is another great battle, and it can be very debatable. But Gichi won the second one clear. I think Calico won the third one clear. The first round is where I feel like that's where you can call this debatable. So this is 2-1 either way. But like Calico, he was talking that shit. But like I said, Gichi Gotti, he had a fire ass second round. Especially like he had this whole thing about blackface, protected Calico and all that other stuff. Like Gichi was hitting. Gichi was hitting. So, and he was also hitting in the first round, but Calico was hitting in the first round too. So it's just, which one do you prefer? It's like both of them, and the thing is, both of them was talking that gangster shit. So it's not like, you're not missing. It's not like styles make fights. It's just both of them was talking that gangster shit. So it's just, to me, wherever gangster shit you like the more. If you like Gichi's every fucking bar approach to Calico's, you know, he'll talk that talk, gangster talk while throwing bars in there. You like either or. I think both of them did a real good job. So it's 2-1 either way. I'm leaning towards Gichi, but tomorrow I can lean towards Calico. Like I said, it's one of those battles where the first round, it comes down to the first round, because obviously Gichi got the second round and Calico got that third round. So that's my review on Summer Madness. Overall, it was a good card. It was a good card. Had some dry spots, and I think, like I said, I do think some of the new era rappers, they did show their ass. So props to them. They look comfortable on their stage. So I think it was a real test for them. So I think them doing good, it puts Smack in a good spot to where, I can push some of my newer talent to these other Summer Madness and to these other gnomes. And maybe like even more Born Legacies and all that other stuff. So, like, if I was Smack, I would look at this as a success. I guess the next card would be Drake's card. Cause he's got one. The only battles I know that's happening is Twerk versus Tay-Rock and Jazz the Rapper versus Young Gaddis. So, and Drake handpicked these battles by himself. So it should be a good card. Once I figure out who else is on the card, I will let I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know. So overall, this is a good Summer Madness. Where do I put it? I think it could be top 5. I think it would be top 5. Summer Madness 10 was really good too. So, but this one, I think this one could be a good top 5 and all that other stuff. I'm glad to see the crowd back. And you can tell some of the people, like, they was good to see the crowd back. Especially like a lot of people got their slogans off. Like Calico, you got this beginning to look like Summer Madness again. Congrats to Smack. I feel like you done put on a successful ass battle. So let me know what y'all think. What was y'all favorite battle? What do y'all think is the battle of the night? It's obviously Easy versus Chess, but what was y'all battle of the night? Do y'all think I was right about the crowd not fucking like a shine shit? Like, they don't have to, but I just feel like they did them dirty. I don't know. I I don't want to say people tired of seeing Shine, but I just think they did him dirty. But am I wrong, right or wrong about that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments section. Till then, my name is Oscino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.
Fancy ass man wear glove of rings, flying around town in a tub of wings. Found out how to make love to fiends. He mixing that fudge with the drug of dreams. She too teenage to have a drug of choice, but she fuck with that Royce like she love Detroit. She roll. Pharaoh.